years later, I'm just laughing. It's like I had a vision that they didn't believe in, and that vision is now the norm. And I remember someone was making fun of me 26 years ago, and I'm gonna say what they said to me in Creole. Yo di kon sa, on belle ti fi kon kou, ou so ak machek avek tèt ou kon sa, ou son don bon. And the thing is that people would say things and I would never get offended because I'm very comfortable with who I am. And I remember when they said that, I was like, okay, that's your opinion. Doesn't really matter to me. I'm gonna do me, I'm gonna walk in my skin and how I feel comfortable. And I would go places, and I remember when I first started to introduce the products into the Haitian community 20 years ago, I would walk in with my natural hair and everyone would look at me like, they were very uncomfortable with it because back then, 20 years ago, Haitian women had not yet started to embrace their natural hair, you know? And it was mostly the Americans that were supporting the brand. And I remember every time I walked into a place, I would say, Fayola Nicaisse, fondatrice d'Ébène, and they would all just stare at my hair like, and I would have people come up to me and say, you know, you get belle cheveux, pourquoi ça va pas sortir fait la dedans? And it was just funny to me, pourquoi ça va pas sortir fait la dedans? On belle fille concours. T'as rangé yo? And I'm like, ni rangé, you know, this is it. And now to see how the market is 26 years later, where there's so many young women wearing their hair naturally. They don't want the chemicals. They've been educated on the ingredients that are in products for women of color that are toxic, that are killing us. So it's like, you know, when I used to educate them back then on quality and ingredients, they got them like it's propaganda, you know? And I was trying to educate them, like, look, these ingredients are not good for you. This is the reason why I do what I do, because that's all I could do is educate you. It's your choice whether or not you want to buy it. But I've done my part educating you. And, you know, at first they would look at me like, oh, c'est propaganda, and I never asked them to buy anything. I'm just saying, and I would even tell them, look, même si pas acheter pam nan, educate yourself on ingredients. Because you need to know, even candles. I remember when I first started making candles, people were like, Fayola, why are you making candles? I said, because I'm in this industry now and I see all the ingredients and I understand what they're doing. The candles on the market are toxic. Again, they looked at me like, oh, I'm gonna be fun. And it's so funny, 26 years later, all this data is coming out on how toxic candles are. Because people don't realize, like my candles are made with soy wax. If I don't use soy wax, I use coconut wax, right? There's plant-based. And I don't add any stearic acid, any fragrances with phthalates. The wicks that we use are cotton and hemp. They don't have lead in them. So they don't understand that when they're buying a conventional candle, when you're burning the stearic acid, that's toxic. They want the wick to stay up and look pretty in the jar. So they put lead in the middle of the cotton for the wick to stay up. They don't know that they're burning lead. And plus, those fragrance oils have over 3,000 chemicals that are burning into your space.